everyone, and welcome back to a brand new video, and Happy New Year! It is January 8th, so we are a few days into the new year. And I thought I would start off this year with a kind of what I got for Christmas quick video. So it's gonna be really short. I'm just gonna run through a few things that I got for Christmas just because I always find it fun to watch videos like this and see what everyone got for Christmas. And then you also get a lot of inspiration if you need to gift anything to anybody coming up soon. We have Valentine's Day or birthdays, or you're even just kind of thinking of ideas for Christmas next year. I think it's just always fun to see what everybody got. So I'm just gonna quickly run through that, and that's gonna be today's video. I think next week I'm gonna do kind of like a haul video. I have some things coming probably this weekend from H&M and Abercrombie, so I'm gonna start off the new year as well with a little haul video, and then somewhere we will sprinkle in a little vlog. But to kind of start off with what I got for Christmas, I'm not gonna really put it into any particular order. I'm just gonna kind of start with the small stuff, just because I've kind of stacked stuff here near me. I do have some handbags and stuff, but they're at the very bottom, so I'm going to show you those at the end. But we will start with kind of like makeup, skincare. I really didn't get too much in terms of like makeup. A lot of it is lip products. So firstly, I have the Summer Fridays lip balm. I think everybody knows these lip balms and know how great they are. I know they're pretty neck and neck with the Rhode lip balm, I think. That one I haven't tried yet, but this is my second Summer Fridays. This is in the Pink Sugar. Just a really great lip balm to kind of put in your handbag when you're on the go to keep your lips hydrated. Kind of staying on the lip balm train, we have these two YSL lip balms. I don't know if they necessarily call them lip balms. It's called the YSL Love Shine, but essentially it's like a tinted lip balm. You're gonna be able to see slightly there. I'm pretty sure they also do the lipstick version as well in all the same colors, but I got the shade 44 and then the shade 122, and they actually came as a duo. My parents got me these for Christmas because I've used 44 a lot, so this is a refill, but they got a kit so they were able to get both. I think the bottles are really pretty with the shimmer, and I just really rate these products, so I definitely always want to have a stock of those. We have ColourPop. Now I have a clear lip gloss here and a lip liner. My friend actually got this for me, and I haven't had anything from ColourPop in like, I don't even know how long. I think the last time I had something ColourPop was like back when Kylie Jenner was doing like her lip kits, and that matte lip was like the thing, and ColourPop came out with all their different color ranges, and I know I had a bunch of those, but I haven't really had anything since. So she picked up this lip pencil for me, which is actually a really nice lip pencil. Let me just swatch it on my hand, and I've actually used it a lot. Hopefully you can see that. I'm so pale, so maybe not. But it's a really nice lip pencil. I've actually used it a lot with a couple of different lipsticks. I have like the Pillow Talk. I have another one here that I'm going to show you in a second, but I really like this lip pencil. I kind of want to go online and see what other colors they have because I just really like the formula on this. And then it was in a kit with this clear lip gloss. So I feel like clear lip gloss is always good to kind of just have handy. I think it's nice to, you can tell that I've used it with the applicator, but I think it's always kind of nice to kind of put this over top of lipstick, so it's always handy. So I think the two together are great. And then the last thing on the lip kind of category is this Gucci lipstick in this really beautiful container. It's almost like engraved, obviously with the Gucci on top. And this is in the color Mary Mauve, I think, 219. Now I was looking for something to replace a lipstick that kind of doesn't really exist anymore. I'm pretty sure it's from Rimmel or Revlon when they did like the Kate Moss collection, and I think it's the number 8. I cannot find it anywhere, and that was kind of my go-to lipstick, so I brought it with me in Sephora a few weeks ago and tried to color match it as much as possible, and I actually just really liked this color. Let me swatch it. It's a little bit darker, I would say, than the number 8 of the Kate Moss collection, but I do really like the color, and it actually works really nicely with that lip liner actually, so I have worn the two together. But a really nice color. I don't really have anything from the Gucci kind of like makeup category. I have had a lip tint from there before, but I haven't had it for a while now, so it was nice to kind of try something else. And then the last makeup item is the Charlotte Tilbury Contour Wand, and this is in the fair to medium. Now I've seen this all over the internet, and I've been meaning to try it, but I wanted to run through kind of what I had before I picked it up, but Andrew picked this up for me. I personally hate the applicator. I feel like they get so messy. Like I literally wiped this yesterday and it's just gone so messy. I really don't pump a lot out of it, but it just gets really messy. Is it closed? Yeah, it's closed, but it just kind of spills everywhere. I wish they would do a different applicator, but the product itself is actually pretty good. So I'm excited to have that. Now kind of going into skincare, there was really one like big thing that I really wanted this year, and I did a lot of research on throughout the years, trying to find the best product before I bought it because they are not cheap, and that is the New Face microcurrent. Now this is something that tones and lifts your face, and like I said, I was going on a hunt for this. I searched high and low for the best product, and this seemed to be the #1 rated, if not always in like the top 3 on like blogs and magazines and things like that for the best kind of microcurrent product. And I love this. I think it's a really great product. It obviously is pricey, but I do think you get what you pay for. I like that it comes with an app, so you can actually download an app, and they have tons of videos on ways to use it, from 5-minute facials to 13-minute facials, kind of all over. And it actually has different tops. This is the only top I have at the moment, but it literally just pops off like that, and you can kind of switch them in and out. I think they have like a red light. They have one for your eyebrows and your under your eyes, and then also your lips as well. But I just went with the starter kit, which comes with this, the activator gel that you're supposed to use when you're using the product, and it also came with like a brightener lifting like serum, almost like a vitamin C. So far loving this. I think it is great. It is pricey, but I think it's a great gift to give to someone if they love skincare or they're kind of on that journey. I think this is a really awesome gift to give them. Staying in the kind of like self-care, I can't really show you these because I have used them all, but I wanted to include them in here. And this is this Lush Christmas box, and it just had, I think I have the paper in here, yeah. Just had 5 kind of Christmas bath bombs. I think 2 were like their normal ones they kind of have year round, and then 3 were Christmas. But it came in that cute little box, and then it obviously has all of the bath bombs here. And I just think this is like such an easy gift to give someone if they love taking baths, or they're doing self-care, or they like that sort of stuff. I think going into Lush and kind of picking out one of their gift boxes is really nice. So Andrew picked up this one. They always have gift boxes year round, so you can really just go in there and just grab a box, and it's kind of all done for you. If it's intimidating to walk in there and pick all the bath bombs because there's so many, I think this is a really easy way to kind of get what you're looking for. And like I said, it's been like 2 weeks since Christmas, if not longer, so I have ran through all of these, but I just think it's a really great gift for someone. Let's see what else we have here. I'll go through clothes in a second. Let's just look at this little container. Andrew picked up this cute container from Anthropologie. Now I just have these swatches on my hand. If you know me or you watch the vlogs, you'll know that I kind of love anything from Anthropologie. So when Andrew was like, what do I get you for Christmas? I was like, just walk in to Anthropologie and just get me anything. I love it. Whatever it is, I love everything that they have. So he got me a few things from there. But what I really loved was this cute jar, little container with a lid. It has a little owl on it with mushrooms, if you can kind of see it, but I just like the coloring on it. But I just think this is kind of always handy to have next to your bathroom sink, or in your closet, or by your on your nightstand, anywhere where you can kind of just put like knickknacks in there, or your jewelry, or whatever you need in a little jar, and it just looks cute on the counter. So he picked that up for me. And then perfume wise, I have 2 perfumes. For the first one is the new Merit perfume that came out towards the end of last year. I am obsessed with the way they package this. I feel like the brand is quite simple and they don't have a lot of products, but I just really like how they packaged their perfume with this little drop down. It has the name of the perfume here, and then the bottle is in this cute little setup. The perfume smells so good. I actually used it for the first time yesterday. I was going to a hot yoga class with a friend. Honestly, I don't know why I sprayed perfume, but I put this on for the first time, and it honestly took me like 45 minutes to get to the yoga class because of traffic. So I thought by the time I got there, it probably wouldn't smell of anything. And then obviously throughout the class as well, I'm gonna lose the smell. But the instructor asked me what I was wearing. So that tells you that this is a great perfume. I really, really love the smell. It's in a really beautiful bottle, just kind of like a weird shape, but it kind of has an indent where you can kind of put your thumb when you're spraying it. So I just think that that's a really cute bottle to put on display, and it smells really good, and it's reasonably priced as well. So I just think with the setup, that it is in this cute box is another great gift for maybe Valentine's Day or anything like that. Just a cute perfume box to give someone. And we have something from Jo Malone. So something I wasn't really expecting. Andrew went to Jo Malone, and again, I've already opened this. This was just put in the box, but usually there's like a pretty ribbon over it. But Andrew picked up this cologne that we were going back and forth about a few months ago. Actually, we ended up picking up something else, so he remembered and went back and got it. I love all their like darker, deeper scents. So this is the Oud and Bergamot, I think is how you say it. A really nice, deep, rich kind of smell. And what I really think is cool is that Jo Malone kind of goes above and beyond, and they give you like little like freebies when you purchase, because obviously it's really expensive, but they also engrave. So Andrew actually got the bottle top engraved. You're not really gonna see it because it reflects, but they engraved it with my initials, which is quite cool. So I just think this is a really awesome gift to give someone for like a wedding maybe, and putting like their wedding date or their initials on it, and maybe getting like a his and hers perfume or something along those lines. I just think it's cool to engrave. He also got the matching candle, which I never expected to have a candle from Jo Malone because I know how crazy expensive they are, but a really beautiful candle with the same smell, the Oud and Bergamot. It's a black candle. I have not even burned it yet. I don't want to, but I know I should, because candles are meant for burning and you should use them even though they're nice. And I actually have this set up in our office. I think the smell would smell really great in there. So that is from Jo Malone. And again, with this cologne, we can both kind of use this. We have a couple in our closet. I'm looking over here because our closet is over there. We have a couple in the closet that we actually kind of rotate through and we both use, which is really nice. I have like a florally one that Andrew doesn't really use, but I kind of like layer it. So I think that it's nice to kind of have a variety and layer them. That is perfumes. Now on to books. I have a few books here, and one is actually one that I'm reading. But the first book is this little book of London style. Kind of just one of those cute books that you put on your coffee table or something like that. He picked this up from Anthropologie, and it's just all about London style. There's just a ton of things in here with all the different fashion and all that sort of stuff. So I think it's quite cool. Kind of flick through, and then just looks pretty, like I said, on a coffee table. I actually have it right now on our bookshelf, kind of just laying down at the moment, but I'll probably find a new home for that. This is a book that I'm currently reading that he got for me, and this is The Midnight Library. It's kind of a quick, easy read, really nice book. Kind of a change because I'm reading Outlander at the moment, and I need a break from that because it's such a big read. Really great book, but just such a big, in-depth read, and you really have to be focusing. So it's nice to kind of switch it up and read a book that's a bit more lighter and an easier read. He also picked up Powerless, so this is kind of in like the fantasy realm. So I read like Agatar, Throne of Glass last year, Fourth Wing, which the new one's coming out soon. I kind of took a break from fantasy because I feel like I overloaded and I needed a break and read something else, but I have heard good things. I know my friend said this book was really good, and she actually lent it to me and I never got to it, so now I have my own copy that I can read this year. This one is called Love and Other Stories. I think it's obviously about love, just kind of like, again, an easy read. I really like the cover. It's like embossed, so everything kind of sticks out a little bit and kind of just feels cool to hold. And it's actually white pages, which is different. I feel like a lot of books don't have like the pure white pages, so kind of like a different book to read, but it looks pretty good from reading the back. And then the last one is The Wedding People. I've heard a lot about this. I think it was on like the top 10 books on Amazon at some point that I had saw, so it definitely was on my list to pick up to read. My goal this year is to read 30 books, so last year my goal was to read 10 and I ended up reading 25, so I bumped that up to 30. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get there. I'm 2 books in so far and we're only 8 days into the year, so I think that's pretty good, but we will see if I can stick to that. Now, kind of going to clothes. I really didn't get too many clothes, but I wanted to share some pajamas. I actually don't have the other set, they're in the wash. But I feel like I've heard the hype about Victoria's Secret pajamas for the longest time. I know they can be quite expensive, so I was kind of like, I don't know, like if it's just the hype on the internet, because the internet hypes up so many things and it's not worth it. But I asked for new pajamas for Christmas because I was in desperate need of new ones. So Andrew actually picked up 2 sets from Victoria's Secret, and I'm obsessed. For the last 2 weeks, I've just been rotating through those 2 sets of pajamas. This is the first set, so it's a short sleeve. I have worn it today, or last night, so it's kind of creased, but it's a really pretty light pink stripe, and the material is so soft. I wish you could feel it through the screen. So that's a short sleeve button up with the little shorts with the tie, but really, really soft material, so I get the hype. These are probably my favorite. The other set of like a green stripe, like silky material, which are also really great, but I just think these are so soft and cozy to put on in the evening before you head to bed. So I've told him, moving forward, any pajamas, it has to be those. There's nothing else. It has to be those ones. And then lastly, which I'm gonna insert a picture of what it looks like on the model on the website, because I actually haven't worn it yet and it's too cold to put this dress on. But Andrew bought this really beautiful Free People dress. I had saw it in the store maybe a couple months ago and said I really wanted that, so Andrew got it for me for Christmas. Me sitting here isn't really gonna do the dress justice, but it's a really pretty sheer material, and then all of the flowers and hearts are actually velvet and they're just like sewn on. So a really beautiful dress with the straps. And what I love the most is that the straps are adjustable. So they have these buttons here which you can adjust as needed, but I just think it's a really beautiful dress for the spring, summertime. And it just has all these amazing details. I can't wait to wear it. It's obviously too cold to wear at the moment, but I'm looking forward to wearing this over and over in the spring, summertime. And like I said, I'll put a photo here of kind of what it looks like on person, because I feel like on the hanger doesn't do it justice. And then last but not least, I have two handbags that I did not expect to get this Christmas. I really didn't expect to get anything like handbag wise this year. But the first one is from Coach. It comes in this beautiful box, which obviously had a ribbon around it when it was closed and given to me, and then it was taped up with some tissue paper, and then inside is this little drawstring dust bag. And then inside the dust bag is a Coach tabby in the color chalk. I am obsessed. I definitely had nothing like this in my closet, but now that I have it, I'm like, I'm gonna wear this all the time because it's a neutral, it goes with everything. And I just love Coach handbags because of one reason, and that's because of the amount of storage they have inside. So to start off with, it has this beautiful gold C, which is their signature kind of look on all of their handbags. It comes with a large strap, which I'll show you in a second, but I just love the amount of storage that they put in these handbags. I feel a lot of times you'll get shoulder bags and they just have one opening and that's it. This literally has a opening on the back so you can just slide some things in. It has a little opening in the front. It has another skinny opening here, a big opening here, then it has a zip compartment, and then it has a large opening on the back as well. So you can see by the width of the bag how much you can fit in here. I usually carry around like 2 phones because I have my work phone, my wallet. I usually bring sunglasses and I have my regular glasses on, so I'm switching between those. I have lipsticks and all that sort of stuff, and everything fits in here, and then I have space for more. I love that it has the shoulder strap, but like I said, it also comes with the larger strap, and I really like this strap because if you turn it sideways, it literally looks like a belt due to the size of the buckle. And I feel like a lot of times with shoulder straps, the buckle is not as big as this, and I think it's a nice statement and goes really nicely with the bag to kind of have a strap that has a little bit of a statement piece on it. So I am obsessed. I have been using this already a couple times now. The only thing I'm a little bit nervous about is due to the color, I'm nervous to wear like dark jeans or anything like that for it to bleed kind of on the back. I actually wore it the other day with a pair of dark jeans and realized halfway through that I was doing that. So I switched to the shoulder strap, that way it wasn't brushing up against the coloring. But a really beautiful bag. They do it in a ton of different colors. A really great gift to give someone who loves handbags. It's pretty reasonably priced. It's definitely expensive, but it's still not like crazy expensive. And I'm like, Coach I feel like does sales all the time, so you can always look out for something like that. But a really beautiful gift to give someone for Valentine's Day, which maybe is coming up soon. And then last but not least, a bag that Andrew picked up for me this Christmas, and I actually am so surprised that he remembered that I pointed it out at some point. I feel like the last time I pointed it out was when we were in France on our way to Oktoberfest, and we were in Strasbourg and we went into the mall and they had a jacquemus section in like the department store, and I pointed out this bag, but it was in a different color, and they do it in different sizes as well. And he kind of remembered that and ended up going out and picking it up for me. So this is a bag from jacquemus, and it is the black shoulder bag. Comes with the strap on top, which is how I've been wearing it for the most part. I do have the strap attached to it because, to be honest, I started this video yesterday and didn't like it, so we're redoing it. So I already had the strap attached But a really beautiful bag. This is kind of in the small size. They do one that's like a little bit bigger, and then they do like a big one that's almost kind of like briefcase size, I'd feel like. It kind of feels like that. But I've been on the hunt for a black handbag, and I guess Andrew remembered that. So he ended up picking this up from Rebag, and it was actually pre-owned, but I've worn it a few times now. I've been really careful because it is the type of leather that can scratch quite easily. Though I don't think it'll be a big deal by having some wear and tear on it because it is a bag and you are meant to use it. But when I opened it, I'm telling you, it was pre-owned, but it looked like it had never been used. Like I said, there's some marks because I've used it, but literally the inside is crystal clear. There's not a single mark on it, and there was no marks on the bag at all. And it said it was pre-owned, so I'm quite happy with that. I feel like it's kind of similar to when I got the Loewe like straw bag or whatever you would, I can't remember the name of that, like rattan handbag that I got when we were going on our trip last year. That also said it was pre-owned, but it's like the person bought it and put it on their shelf and literally never used it. So it's definitely good to go on those pre-owned websites and pick up handbags at like a fraction of the cost versus buying it brand new, and they end up being brand new anyways. But I love this bag. I think it's a great everyday bag. I've worn it a couple times over with a strap as well when we've gone out places. But yeah, that is pretty much most of the things I got for Christmas. I'm not going to share everything, obviously, but I just wanted to share a few things that I think that you would be interested in checking out. Like I said, I also love watching these videos and seeing what everyone got for Christmas. It gives you a little bit of inspiration. You also get some ideas of what you want to purchase, which maybe is the bad side of watching these videos. But I hope that you enjoyed its short and sweet video. I will catch you guys next week for a haul, like I mentioned earlier, and then we will jump right into the year, and we have a lot going on, so I'm looking forward to sharing that with you. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!